Hey everyone, Nathan Schwartz from Aussie Green Farm, and today for our garden update we've got something a little bit different. I'm over at my parents' place on Norfolk Island and we're going to do a garden update here. So they've been here for 2.5 years. They had a great garden when I was here last time. They've been in drought for 16 months now, so the garden isn't as lush and green as I would have liked for this video, but I'm going to run through some interesting plants and what they're growing and how it's looking. All right, so to start off with, I have a Hawaiian passion fruit. All right, so this here is a Hawaiian passion fruit, and it has these really big leaves, which you don't get on your normal passion fruits back in Oz. So look at that for a leaf. Like, it's massive. So let's find a fruit and crack it open so you can see the difference. So they're nice and yellow. I'll just pause this while I crack it. So they've got a nice shell which you can crack easily once you've made a little hole. Not like the other passion fruits, they dent in. These just split across. Not as sweet, but man, they're easy to get the flesh and the seeds out. There's no yellow flesh like with the other passion fruits where it just like sits in there. These seeds just come out and then you've got a clean skin. So yeah, that's our first interesting fruit for today. So here they've just got it on a pretty big vine. It's taken over. We've been having 2 of these a day. Doesn't look like there's much. It's pretty dry, but there's just fruits all over it. We've also got some little red capsicums here. Look a bit standard. They were quite bitter. I didn't really enjoy them. What else have we got? We've got some frangipanis that are everywhere here. So here's some nice, beautiful flowers. So these have all been taken from cuttings. There's hundreds on this property, but yeah, they're all taking all these from cuttings, and there's even ones which are like only about 15 centimeters tall with flowers on them, which is quite impressive. So let's go over to the next plant. So here we've got some pumpkins. Parents didn't know what type of pumpkin this was. It's ready. It's quite white, hasn't gone orange or blue like the other pumpkins that we get back in Oz. And the one that's different is this pumpkin here, according to the Norfolk locals. This is a local pumpkin. And it's called a Norfolk pumpkin. That's what they call it here. We haven't cracked it open yet. There's 2, there's another one around the corner. But yes, elongated, so I'll do another video just on this once we cut it open to go through the different tastes and textures. And we've got just here, we've got a mound with tomatoes. Let's get a close up. We've got these little yellow cherry tomatoes. They're quite small, but there we go. They're like sugar. They're like little grape tomatoes. They're really good, and they're just in abundance. As you can see, they're just everywhere. We've been harvesting these a lot, having them with every meal, and they're just beautiful. So over here, there's a few different trees. We've got, as I said, these have been here for 2.5 years, so these are all about 2 years old, maybe a bit less. We've got macadamias, we've got avocados, we've got mango trees. There's coffee trees through here. There's a fair bit of stuff. I don't know which ones are which. I have to remember about walking closer. But then we've got some artichokes. I tried to see last time. These were pumping. Now, due to lack of water, so there's some artichokes gone to head. Like they're just going to run that in, pick them. You can see the plants have died. That's just a lack of water. But you can see here, let me just come to the other side. So yeah, if you keep taking off the artichokes, you're just going to keep getting more fruit. But yeah, so these are taller than me. So they're probably about almost 1.9 meters. There we go. But yeah, not the prettiest of plants, but if you like artichokes, it's worthwhile growing. You get a lot of fruits off just a single plant. All right, so now here we have another passion fruit variety. See the difference in the leaves. Look, they're like this, like a goat's foot sort of leaf, rather than that real big leaf. Surely there's some fruit on here somewhere. I was told there's some flowers. It's unripe fruit. These ones will go a deep purple when they're ready. Here's papaya. You can see all the flowers coming in. So you do get male and female papayas. So the females give you nice, sweet, beautiful fruit. The male's fruit isn't as sweet. There's normally not much flavour to them. So it's best knowing which one you have. What we got in here, we've got some chilies. Don't know what variety. Sort of the shape of a bird's eye. There's some more capsicum. Have some rocket here, which has gone to seed. This is what your rocket plant looks like if you just let it run. You do always have more leaves to eat at the bottom, so you've always got your salad if you wish. A couple more papayas, a little bit of spinach. What's that at the back there? Some cucumbers. That's about it really. Over here we have some sweet potatoes. So I'm going to do a video after this one of us harvesting some sweet potatoes. But yeah, so it's just a mound of dirt. Some potatoes have been planted. They did grow last time I was here. This had pumpkins on it. Now we've got sweet potatoes. But yeah, this is apparently stocked with sweet potatoes, so we'll be picking them for Christmas. They've got to... I haven't grown sweet potatoes before, so I was told we have to pick them and then leave them for a few days and then we can eat them. So I'm just seeing if I can see any to just pick one out, but yeah, stay tuned. We've got some lavender. Lavender seems to be one of the only things that enjoys this drought environment. Yeah, these guys are massive. These lavenders, plenty of flowers for the bees. Nice smell. That's what's over dragon fruit. So there's a dragon fruit growing here. Not much happening. It's not bad, but yeah. Appears there's some Trinidad scorpion chilies in here, but nothing going. What was this? Is this a kale or a cabbage? Not too sure. The marigolds are struggling in this weather, it looks like. And then one of my favorite things here is the rosemary. Now look at that. That will be about 1.5 meters tall, maybe a bit taller. There's 3 of them down there, and they're just beautiful. The bees, the moths are all over them. Got some parsley, some garlic chives down the bottom here. Bit of oregano. So when I was here last year, like this was pumping. All this parsley's gone to seed. So it's nice now, but that's all right. A few strawberries. Yeah, these rosemary, beautiful. Yeah, the fragrance from those rosemary was just insane. So here we've got a couple of bananas. I'll show you a bunch of they picked last week. So here's some bananas forming. This will end up being a nice big bunch. It's sort of like a sugar banana. They're very sweet. They're not big, but yeah, they're quite nice. And then we've got the veggie patches. What we've got in here is some carrots. See what we're looking at. Oh yeah, so we had one the other night. It was white. Wasn't that good? Yeah, they didn't really go orange here. So there's There's a carrot. I'll take that in for lunch. Heap of parsley. But yeah, it's just, looks like it's been a bit neglected, to be honest. And then we've got these passion fruits here. I'm not sure of this variety, but we did find a heap on the ground the other day, and they're extremely hard seeds. They were green still on the outside, but yellow and really flavoursome on the inside. But yeah, the seeds were extra hard. But yeah, it's just a bit of a struggling garden. I can see some kale down in there. But everything's just 16 months of drought. They was telling me they haven't been watering at all, so they just don't have enough water. A few chili plants down in here. Oh, you got a chili plant with a fruit that looks fantastic, and the plant looks dead. Yeah, so here's a few coffee plants. Nice lush leaves. They did have 70 of these. I think they're saying there's about 15 left. We've just been losing them to drought. But yeah, these ones here, being in the veggie patch, have had some more water. The neighbour waters as well, which that's the neighbour's property just there. So they do get a little bit of juice. Yeah, it just seems like there's just carrots and parsley and dead rocket. So plenty of rocket seeds if they want to harvest. But they just let them fall in the ground, and sort of everything just is self-sprouting at the moment. Yeah, so rocket as well. And then we've got a few pumpkins. But no fruit, so only need the water tanks of the fruit. That's about it really. Nothing else is really growing. We've got the compost set up. So they've got 4 different levels of composting. So I'll put stuff in one, move it down, cover it, move that down to the next one, so they can fill up different compost heaps with different materials. Yeah, here it looks like just a heap of rosemary. A bit of aloe vera going down the bottom. So how's this? This is not moist at all. These are all the scraps come into. But yeah, it looks a bit, even this isn't going that well. And then we've got a maize compost tumbler here. See if we have a look in it. So that's nice and moist. Plenty of compost happening. That looks quite good. I can't see any insects. Like there's a couple of bugs flying around, but there's no maggots or anything, which is looking good. Yeah, so a few geraniums, a few nasturtiums in another garden. But yeah, so that's the update. So that's our garden update from Norfolk Island. So any questions, if you come over, if you've been, yeah, hit me up, let me know. My parents love to meet new people. I think most people from Norfolk Island do. Well, most people do. Let me just show you the banana bunch, and then we're going to end this video. So here's a bunch of bananas. This is pretty much full the other day. They were all green, but these guys, just boom, they come off. Just open this up. And yeah, they're just small, sweet, delicious. They're like banana throwdowns. They're so nice. So that's it for the garden update. If you don't know, we now have a forum on the website. So come sign up, introduce yourself, ask some questions. Me and the team are on there. Gary, Maisie and Laurie are all on there answering questions. We've got our newsletter, sign up to that. We do have some merch, some hats, which I don't know if you saw in the thing, like it protects your face so well. I just love it. I especially love this hat. We've got some caps as well, but for you gardeners, these hats are where it's at. They're just so good. Keeps you cool. Your head doesn't get hot. It's got breathing holes. Have a Merry Christmas, great New Year, and we'll see you next year. All right, cheers, guys.